gentlemen, this bout is for the CageZilla middleweight 185-pound title. Fighting out of the red corner, he stands 5'11" tall. He weighed in at 184 pounds. He fights for Sanctuary Barbell. He is Austin Saxer.
Austin Saxer, 25 years of age, out of Sanctuary Barbell from Rome, PA.
His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, stands at 6'2" tall. He weighed in at 185 pounds. He fights for Capital MMA and Elite Fitness. He is Connor Mosby.
Connor Mosby, 23 years of age, 6'2", out of Capital MMA with a record of 3-1 from Washington, D.C. Referee for this event is going to be Michael Dolman. It's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. 3 5-minute rounds. And like I said before, this is a marathon. As Michael Dolman makes sure that all the seconds are out. Saxon, he'll be in the green trunks. He'll have black gloves with that red tape around those.
Okay. This is one of the things that the antics kind of play into, you know, like you're kind of eager to go at the guy, you know. You might be somebody that doesn't like to start fast, but just because the guy talked a lot of trash, you want to get in there and hurt him. That was a very good kick from Connor.
Austin just flailing away at Connor Mosby.
Oh, and he tried to return a kick, and that was easily caught by Connor. Great takedown, great takedown.
Mosby, he'll be on top. Ooh, good elbow.
Minimum energy exerted on that takedown, and now he's landing some punishing elbows.
There was two elbows.
That was two clean ones. I'm surprised he wasn't able to open up a cut right there, but they definitely did some damage.
Saxer, he'll be on the bottom here. He's taking some punishment from Connor, who's on top. He'll have the black gloves with the blue tape. Connor really in control.
Yeah, this is great control for Connor right here, you know. He's able to posture up, raining down elbows. Every time he gets a little bit of a space, he's landing some mean elbows.
Connor Mosby, obviously a proud favorite as everybody in here on their feet.
Yeah, if I'm Saxer, I got to get out of this close guard, you know, because it's just you're one bad cut away from the rest of the fight being in jeopardy.
Yeah, and he's in trouble early with 4 more minutes probably to go.
A lot of trouble, and Connor didn't use any energy to get this takedown either, you know, so it's not like he had to force himself into a weird grappling exchange.
Now, Saxer is doing a really good job right here trying to defend himself on his back, but these things are getting through.
Hard elbows.
Those elbows are really doing some damage on Saxer, who's on bottom right here, just trying to defend for his life as Connor Mosby's in total control. Early, too. Early and in control, and like you said, very, very composed.
Those are some great elbows, and every time he finds a little bit of a space to land them, he's throwing.
Connor Mosby in charge here. He'll be in those white trunks. He's right on top. He has the black gloves with blue tape.
Now, in Saxer's corner, they have to employ him to let go of this guard. Let go of the guard, put your foot on the hips, and let's push off the hips. Because he looks like he's trying to reach up and grab it.
Wow, Mosby just laying haymakers on Saxer.
And the referee's looking at this very close. Now, Saxer, he's getting hit, but at least he's still fighting back, you know. So he's giving the referee a reason to give him a chance.
Right.
But if Connor's able to open up a cut, it's gonna be out of Saxer's hands. The referee's gonna try to stop it, especially at the amateur range.
Yeah, Michael Dolman is right in there, one of the best that we have in the whole East Coast, and he is right in the mix of things because he wants to make sure that both of these guys come out at least healthy. We don't want anybody to be hurt. The punishment that Mosby is laying down on Saxer.
Oh, he looked like he threw up a triangle, but Connor's too savvy for that. He was able to work his shoulder in.
Saxer can try to weasel his way out of here. I'd just be worried about getting your head too exposed here with Connor once you get set up.
Now I thought the round was going to be over, but I forgot this is a title fight.
That's what I said.
Yeah, so we're
earlier.
Yeah, so
he's going to be in this spot for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. We still got 2 more minutes to go here, so Saxer has to make something happen.
And like you said, Saxer's going the distance in all of his fights right here, but now when you find yourself on your back just taking punishment, you want to know how long you can take this. But let me tell you, this Saxer kid, he's been really, really good so far of trying to stay alive.
Yeah, but he's doing almost all the work right here. Connor's able to land his elbows when he wants to and relax when he wants to, you know.
He doesn't know what to do from here.
And now he looks like Connor has a can opener going on, and Saxer needs to push off the hip. He can't stay in close guard for the rest. Oh, that was a good elevation sweep. And now Conor has both double unders in a very strong position. He might look to get the fight right back to the ground where he was just dominating.
Oh, good knee.
Strong knee from Conor. And Conor's letting his hands go.
Wow. Saxer was just throwing haymakers there. I mean, if Conor pushed back a little bit, he might have a little better shot.
Yeah,
but
we still got 1 minute left in this first round. I like what I'm seeing from Conor Mosby in this fight so far. Saxer needs to figure something. That was a strong knee to the stomach and a strong knee to the head. Ooh, that was a nice head kick. Conor might be close to finishing this fight. And they're just swinging. Saxer just has his back against the fence, and he's just swinging.
That knee right there, that last knee just caught it.
That's a very strong sprawl by Conor Mosby. It looks like we're getting close. Oh, that nice. Okay, Conor needs to be careful not to get caught with a freak
up kick.
Oh no! And he falls right into a triangle with 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Conor finds himself in a triangle. Oh no! Nice. He's able to work himself out. Now Conor needs to be a little bit calmer at the end of these combinations. You know, I think he's trying to gas out. He's trying to flail around just a little too much.
Yeah, now he looks tired to me.
Yeah, Conor looks very, very tired. I don't know what just happened there. Maybe it was an adrenaline dump, but he went from like 100 to 0 like in an instant.
And Saxer to even be in this fight after those knees to the chops. Wow.
I think while looking for that finish, maybe Conor got a little bit too excited. His heart rate probably went up a lot more than it was supposed to. Somebody give up a round just due to fatigue.
Right. Conor Mosby taking some deep breaths trying to get this under control because Saxer's got some marks on the right side of his head. But you know what? After 5 minutes of that fight, I didn't see anything really on him that says I've been in a battle.
Don't let Saxer's body fool you, because there are a lot of guys that are shaped like Saxer. Like, even though they have a little bit of body fat on them, they have cardio for days. And there are guys like Conor that carry a lot of muscle with them that tend to gas out a little bit fast. And Conor is still going for a lot of explosive movements here. You know, that's not gonna help you gain your energy back anytime soon.
I mean, he left from the middle of the cage and landed in the second row.
Oh, what was that? Saxer just pulled him out. Yo. Now that is crazy. Okay. That is insane. Yeah, Saxer just pulled Conor into a mount. And then he pulled himself into a triangle. He has to look up here. This is insane. All right. I was praising this fight earlier, but now we're starting to fall into a little bit amateur hour.
Yeah, just because we're tired.
Yeah.
I think this is a tired. And I saw Saxer when Saxer was in that first round. We saw haymakers like you were at the bar.
Yes.
You know, there's rights and lefts to try to go.
Saxer is out of this, but he's about to give up an arm bar. All he has to do is pop his head out, and he'll be in side control. But he's not in any trouble. Yeah, he just has to pop his head out and he'll be in side control. But both guys are extremely exhausted.
Tired.
And this is what happens at the amateurs. You know, the beginning of the first round looks so technical and so good. As soon as that big finish happened, now both guys look extremely sloppy.
Good try with a left elbow there to the right side of Mosby's face. And Saxer's still trying to throw.
And Conor's holding on here. Conor needs to just push off the hips and explode. Because no matter how tired he feels, trust me, Saxer is just as tired, you know. But if Saxer stays up here, he's going to get to recover a lot easier than Conor as being the guy on the bottom.
Saxer really staying in this thing, and I'm really shocked because Conor had him really in a couple of bad spots. And Conor right now breathing hard, doesn't have that typical Conor Mosby look on his face.
Yes. Now the difference between Conor being on top and Saxer being on top is Conor was able to land a lot of good elbows from here, while Saxer is finding a difficult time finding the range. And that's just because Conor's able to get a good grip around Saxer's body and just hold on. And it's one of those things where if he holds on long enough, the referee might stand him up.
Yeah, just try to get him there. And I think Conor wants to be up. I think Conor strikes better.
I like what Saxer's doing here. He's covering Conor's mouth. He's covering his nose, just making it harder and harder for Conor to breathe. And if you're already tired, those kind of stuff are just going to make you make mistakes, you know?
Absolutely, just irritated.
Definitely. And I like the fact that the referee is giving Saxer time to work here, you know. Sometimes some referees get anxious, especially when it's the hometown guy on the ground, which Conor is. But the referee is giving Saxer all the time in the world to work. Saxer looks like he's trying to put Conor against the fence, but he might end up regretting this because Conor does have good cage work.
Yeah, he can walk himself up here. If he can cage walk and get himself stood up. And
now the question is Conor too tired to do any cage work, you know, because Conor is exhausted. And Saxer is doing a great job. He's covering up his mouth, covering up his nose, making it very difficult for Conor to breathe.
And still 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah, Conor is not offering any kind of offense here. I would like to see Conor try to at least go for a bump sweep or something.
If I was Connor, I'd just roll over and lay on it.
Saxer has he's off base on his right side.
Yeah.
Connor needs to try to at least hit like a scissor sweep or something. Every time Saxer ends up back on his knees, he's not based out at all. But Connor's just so tired.
Yeah,
Connor's just tired and holding on. So I think he's conceded to losing this round and trying to get a finish in the third. So it looks like we might have a 1-1 round right here.
Saxer still putting pressure on him here. He's on top, total control right now. And Connor, like you're talking about, just pretty tired. Now you're hearing the seconds from Saxer's seconds there. He's in their corner and they're really screaming at him. If you got to fight Connor Mosby, fight in your corner.
Yeah, definitely. This is a fact right here. And it might not look pretty. The crowd might not like it, but Saxer is definitely winning this fight right now. We're gonna be 1-1. Nice. Now Connor is knee shielding. He pulls Saxer back in, but Saxer, I think Saxer's starting to win the crowd over.
I was getting ready to say, you know what this is? This is Rocky 5.
Yeah, Saxer. a little bit of pop from Saxer.
Sorry, Rocky 4. Rocky 4. They're screaming for Drago to lose.
No. And that's what I said. That's what comes with the antics, you know. Like, it's entertaining, but at the same time, people are also gonna hate on you a lot easier.
Saxer's still in control. He's got about 30 seconds left to go. We'll see if Connor just stays on there. And this might be something Connor just wants. He's going to lay down there. I know it's kind of sucky when you got a guy laying on top of you.
Believe it or not, though, Connor's also using energy holding him there. You know, like just because you're on your back doesn't necessarily mean you're getting your energy back.
10 seconds left here to go in round number 2 of this title fight. Saxer, he'll be on top right here. He's coming all the way to us from Rome, Pennsylvania. Austin did a great job in that round. Connor Mosby, he was on his back the entire time. We think that he lost that one, but look, Saxer's like, hey, get up.
Yeah, let's see if Connor's able to get his energy back together and give us the same kind of round that he did in the beginning of the first round.
Connor might be mad here after now. This is serious business. But let me tell you something.
That eye is really bad. It's also a little bit swollen. It's not just cut, it's swollen.
Yeah, so it's cut and swollen. We'll see if that affects him throughout this third and final round of this title fight here for the middleweight belt.
It looked like someone's looking for a flying knee, you know. Okay. Oh, this is the same way Saxer got taken down in the first round. You know, he threw a lazy kick and it got caught. And it looks like Connor has double unders here. And Saxer pulled him out again. And he reversed. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Connor Mosby back on his back.
Welcome to the amateurs. He pulled him out and then reversed him from out. That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome. So
Connor Mosby finds himself in a spot where he doesn't really want to be. I don't think he won the second round.
Yes. And what that was just a lack of grappling.
Austin Saxer now back on top. And we'll see what Michael Dolman does here during this fight. But as long as Saxon's still pushing, I don't think he'll stand him up.
Never let them know your next move.
Yeah.
You pull mount and reverse them from mount.
Yeah, he had that plan. That was in the plan.
Yes.
He drew
now,
that up.
there's somebody ringside with a flashlight on the camera. And that's one of those things that when you're in the cage, little things like that bother you so much and you don't realize it. But I don't think the referee has been able to catch on it.
Yeah, Michael Dolman's not paying too close attention because that iPhone has got a flashlight right on top of these guys.
Yeah, shining right in your eye while you're in the middle of a mixed martial arts competition. But hey,
there's enough lights in there. You can turn your light off.
This isn't looking so good.
I'm sure my floor producer's running around down there. Maybe we can get him down there to maybe help try to understand that this guy's got a light on his camera. I don't know if he turned it off or not. Doesn't look like he has.
Saxer is winning this fight again the same way the second round was. It might not be exciting for the crowd, and Saxer has the crowd almost on mute right now. Because there's a lot of Connor fans here, and Saxer just grinding it out. It's not a pretty win, but it's a win nonetheless.
And now we got these new things here at the Salisbury Center as we start to get into the slower part of the round right here, is that those are the dream seats. You can hear at the Salisbury Center, you can be on the cage. So we're talking about sets of dream seats, and in those dream seats we have a guy with a camera with his light on. I don't even know if he knows his light's on, but hopefully somebody can get down there and tell that guy, hey, turn your light off. You can film. You can film, just turn your light off.
Yeah, it's very, very aggravating, especially when you're the guy that's actually fighting. That light is right in your eye. Your eye's already blurry from being hit, you know.
We're coming up on 2 minutes here. Yeah, we're coming up on 2 minutes, and Connor Mosby hasn't moved. Saxer is up. Here we go. Michael Dolman's going to stand him up.
Now, I will say, even though Saxer wasn't doing a lot, I don't think they should have split that up, you know.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, that was a very strong cross from Connor.
Oh, Mosby's coming in with haymakers.
Now Mosby just has to be careful here, you know, because now you got 2 minutes to try to win the round back. Don't do anything silly to where you're gonna end up giving up the fight.
If I'm Mosby, I'll let him stand right back up.
Oh no, see, and this is what I mean right here.
Oh my God.
This is what I mean, and Saxer's able to maintain top position.
Oh my God.
The crowd was exploding for Conor right there. Conor got to push off the fence right here.
Yeah.
This last push that he has to do off the fence has to be win or lose right here off this fence.
Wow.
You gotta give it your all.
And if I was Conor before he got turned over, I'd have stood up.
Man, he's very close to the fence. He has a lot of room to explode off the bottom here, but he has to give it his all. This is the last minute of the fight. If he can't get out right here, this is a perfect position to get out. If Saxer moves him off the fence, he's going to be stuck on the ground for the rest of the fight. And if I'm Saxer's corner, I'm going to be telling him just that. You need to put his head against the fence, not his foot.
Yeah, stay there. And he's driving. Saxer's
This
driving.
might be over. Yeah, he's. Oh my goodness, he just pulled back. Oh my God. It's a mount. It's a mount. We're back on. He gave him his back and went into mount. I told you earlier, you never let him know your next move. He gave up his back and went into mount, and now he has an arm bar. This is insane. This is insane. Now he has an arm bar.
It's going crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the amateur circus.
And right hands from Conor Mosby.
Now Conor only has 35 seconds to work here. You know, I feel like he gave up too much control time to Saxer. And as long as Saxer doesn't
he's got to throw haymakers right here to get it stopped.
As long as Saxer doesn't get finished, this fight is his. And look, 20
seconds left. Conor's done.
not being very disciplined, man. Even on top, he's just kind of flailing and laying around there.
He is done with this, and right now he's trying to take control, and he's got 10 seconds left to go.
Yeah,
rights and lefts from Conor Mosby.
Oh yeah, Conor's trying to rain down. This is a Saxer's fight right here.
15 minutes of fighting, and we talked about.
But you know what though? This is something that Conor needs to take away from this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our judges have rendered a split decision.
Split decision.
Our first judge scores the bout 29-28 red. Our second judge scores the bout 29-28 blue.
I told you.
And our third and deciding judge scores this bout 29-28 for your new CageZilla middleweight champion, fighting out of the red corner, Austin Saxer!
That's the right call.
Take a look at that. Take a look at that.